in the previous video, but this is where it stopped. Game 2 after winning this one 7-3, we're giving them 7 back.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard. Tire him as the inning will draw to a close. Now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of it to claw back from this deficit.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch coming. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the...
White, so tight, the hard stuff there, but... Hey.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7.
Field goal joke. I love that. Use that myself from time to time.
Brian Morris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
And that's the ball game, folks.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason,
1-1.
you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Funded right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first 96. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter. And again.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason.
Yeah, let's
For
do.
Game 2 of the ALDS, the Boston Red Sox paid visit to the OC to take on the Halos at Angel Stadium. And it was the Halos who prevailed 10-7. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. In Game 2 of the ALDS, the Royals were in Toronto to take on the Blue Jays. And it was the Blue Jays who came out on top. The final was 10-2. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. Mark Trumbo turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Oh, the Nationals putting it to the Cubs.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the Chicago Cubs were in D.C. to take on the Nationals. And Washington was the winner, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. For Game 3 of the NLDS, the Los Angeles Dodgers were in St. Louis to take on the Cardinals. And St. Louis was victorious in this one, the final 4-3. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Wait a second.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium,
this is
Kershaw
playoffs.
pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap. And it's down
Missed regular
off the
season.
wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter.
Let's look at the awards.
He scores 3 with a double to right center. And the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it.
Outfield, Justin Upton,
3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Look at Mike Trout, 339, 51, 31.
The pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game
I'm just gonna come back here. Go Cabrera.
And the Giants once again win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
I got Gold Glove.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval.
I'm trying to try the course.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years.
That's crazy.
And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Alright, let's go National League. Most likely player Chris Bryant, 3 yard push.
And he's to left field. Cespedes
Cy Young
giving chase back in the
18-4. He just lost game 3 to the
waving Kendrick home. Here's the
Chris
throw to the
Bryant.
plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis
Gold Gloves.
Cespedes.
Josh Harrison. That's my Pirates right there.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adam swings and hits a drive.
And that's that now. Back to the game.
Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A three-run home run for Madison. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
Alright. Here we go. Game 3.
Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch.
Just to get to the Blue Jays, who absolutely destroyed me during the regular season, pulled away in the end by like 10 games, even though it was neck and neck for the
What a great catch by Aaron
last
Hicks.
month of the season.
A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a
Back to
frenzy.
Fenway.
It's Game 3 of the American League Division
We
Series.
need this.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Back and clean up after 2-0.
Jim
All right.
Imro will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Shoemaker. Not batting very well against these Angels. 182 lifetime. 2-4 against this guy there with an RBI. There's 92.99. Likes the four-seamer. Let's
Now
see.
here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball
There's
foul.
no splitter to start. That's his 4th pitch. That's his 3rd pitch.
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And you know, I think these guys come into this Game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road
Come
if you
on.
can get it. So like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long. So the opportunity is definitely there.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yikes. All the way to the 4th
Cole
inning.
Calhoun his first time. 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first.
All right, let's
plenty
get
of
something.
time, and the side is retired. Jim Imro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch.
Oh, I
back
took
in
a
here,
big
and
rip.
That's the first strike. Not much to
Way
shout
away
about
from
for
where the
either
ball
team
was.
here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he couldn't pull that one back.
Come
as he
on,
clearly
Jim.
broke the play
Jeez.
to the
What a
plate.
course you
That's
did in the regular
first
season.
strike.
Let's go.
And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
2-2 pitch on the way. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I tell my boys never watch 3rd strike. There it was. I did it.
C.J. Crone will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ready now on 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to first, and they turn the double play.
And they take the lead. 2-0 Angels. Uh-oh. You cannot go down 2-1. I need a big hit right here.
In the ball game so far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And that misses 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a ball.
Oh, that was the pitch to hit some weight on that shit.
This will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a check swing.
Oh, swing through it. Jeez.
In front of the plate. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Samuel Cedeno will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Oh, let's get me.
Chris Davis.
Go deep, go deep. Oh,
struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Catch right.
Cole Calhoun get us started.
Well, it's not looking
for a
good
little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Game 3.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Last chance.
Imro at the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Look
this is why they got you for big situations right now,
Now the 2-0 home. Just does manage to get a piece there.
A good pitch.
Bounced foul.
And he throws me a 3rd ball.
Here it comes, 2-1. He sends it out to left.
Kidding me?
Well hit.
Kidding me?
And that'll be off the green monster in left. Around third.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
And a relay to the plate. And they're on the board.
Didn't go deep, but man, staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, just got under it. If I could have put it out, I could have tied game 3. It sucks. Look at that. Like 15 feet below the top of the wall. I'm gonna have to watch this. I can't skip it. This is Cedeno.
He'll try to get the
Come on.
final out of the ball game here and pick up the save. Here's the first offering. Samuel Cedeno.
Give me a base hit. I'm gonna run home.
Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Oh.
Foul ball. 1-1.
That would have worked. I'd have got him on that. Put one in the breach.
1-1 on the way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now.
Hey, it's me in the upper deck. Look.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Yes! Woo! Walk-off in game 3! Are you kidding me? Gosh, give me goosebumps. I love it. Woo! Man, am I glad I watched that. That's awesome, dude. 2-1 lead.
Well, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off
Wow.
hit here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
He throws him a meatball, and he just tags it. I can't find me in the celebration. I'm always looking for where I'm at.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you
That's
know,
right.
you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly
Player of the game,
did that.
one swing of the bat.
Top player in the game.
He only hit, he only RBI.
There's no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle.
Yes.
I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
Well, I kept it alive, right? I kept it alive. That double off the wall. Scored the run, made it 2-1. Come on. No mention of that. That is forgotten when that happens. They'd talk about it on Sports Center. That was freaking awesome to watch it from that
That's a
angle.
wrap here
Watching
tonight.
that video back,
Eric
no
Carroll,
doubt.
Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Red Sox win it 3-2. Good night from Fenway.
Let's go to game 4, huh? Let's just play it out, see what happens.
Pointed right at the first bases, and that's an easy play.
What a comeback. That was incredible. That was the best moment I've had in MLB 15. For sure. I'm glad I got that on video. That was awesome.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history.
John Neese now pitches for my Pittsburgh Pirates thanks to the trade where we lost Neil Walker. See if he can come through for me here. See how good he actually is. It's crazy. The drama just continues.
Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they got it. The Tigers have done it.
Oh, I forgot to watch the calendar to see what the other happened in the other games. I don't even care. I just want to go to my next game. Try to get to Toronto, huh?
City crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's game to Los Angeles of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Carroll and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch.
Let's do the hot dogs in there. That's hilarious.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight.
Are you kidding me? Mike Trout goes deep in the first inning. Ugh. It's just
Alan Craig
story of my life.
get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
Way to go, John Neese. We don't want you in Pittsburgh if you're going to do this in the playoffs.
They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Short hop, that's not a call on
time, and
line.
there's one gone here to start the second.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Jim Imro will start things off in the bottom of the second.
I haven't faced this guy yet. 19.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one has some carry on it to deep right field. Calhoun is there, and he has it for the out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one pitch out.
Jim Imro.
You have to come back from 2 down again. Here we go.
First time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the 8th. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what I get from playing in the Hall of Fame, huh? Pure analog.
J.B. Shuck will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Now the pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
4-1. No.
Jim Imro will stand in again.
Get it started.
Blown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
3 runs before 9.
And boy, a high strike call there. It's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance, you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
C.J. Cron will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. He waits. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morris is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Well, there's a home run for Cedeno. It's 4-2. That cuts it in half. Somebody else there. Somebody got on. But they're out of the inning. 4-2. I'm going to bat in the 9th. Here we go. Got to get on and start it. Down 2.
If I get on, I'll bring it on track. They've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
These guys come into play here in Game 4 knowing that another win here at home just seals the deal. You're done. It was such a big win for them in Game 3 that now they're not the underdogs anymore. They can control their own destiny, if you will. And this crowd was such a big factor for them last time out, they're going to be even louder here.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
That is it. That. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
Gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here we go. Guess we're going to Game 5. Here we go. Back to California. Los Angeles. Used to be the California. Guess it still is California.
I think his performance here was by far the big key to this.
Deciding Game 5 to get to the ALCS. This is too much.
Shaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap. And it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay
I think I'll take a break after this game.
He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at bat by Carpenter.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right
I
center.
didn't watch what happened in the other playoff series. Once again, I'm just trying to win this one.
He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags, he'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular
This is the
catch.
furthest I've got in my seasons.
It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a
Yes, it
capacity
has
crowd
been.
is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons, and Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these teams matched up pretty well. But now tied at 2-2, well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
That was our man who won us one Game 5 against Oakland.
Lineups in first pitch.
Our ace who finished season 10 and 9. Okay.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public
Back
address
cleanup game.
announcer Mike
Hey,
Carlucci.
that's the way you started off. The home run, Mookie Betts. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get another one right here. Come on. Come on, Boston.
Will get his first
3 for 16. You're due, brother. 0 for 6 against this guy. 96 mile-an-hour fastball. Probably can't handle it.
First pitch coming. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to.
And this is why I'm 0 6 against this guy. I swing of the ball, watch a strike.
Pause, now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. And now
Get down.
Sharply on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
I tagged it. It's right at him. Score that run. Darn it.
C.J. Cron will dig in here. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Imro is there. 2 down.
It's always got to guess when to hit L2.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there because you feel like you're all over a pitch.
And they get 3 in the bottom of the first. That's just awesome. Yeah.
And it just becomes a harmless
My
pop-up.
pitching let us down. Let us down
Imro
in the playoffs.
will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, we all know it's true that if these guys are going to advance through to the next round, they're going to have to win this Game 5 on the road. But they're coming off such an emotional high from the game in front of their home crowd. That was awesome. And now you have to wonder how much of that is going to be able to carry over here to this deciding game.
Here comes a 1-2. Ball 2.
Wait, we lost Game 4. We didn't fight off an emotional win.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Lead off walk.
Pitch is
Come on.
so low, and such an easy take that basically wastes that opportunity you had on 2 and 2.
8th pitch of the at-bat. Here we go.
The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a soft ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Late on the fastball there as this one's
Get down.
Out toward right. Calhoun is there, 1 away.
Seven to 1. Oh, end of the season. This is it.
Jim Imro will step in. Bounced out and blown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
We'll have years like this.
Fouled back.
Oh, what an exciting series this was. To end like this is ridiculous.
No errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Took the life out of me.
Here's the 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Nope, I ain't stealing.
Chris Davis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Ray Villarreal will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Justin Masterson.
Here it is. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground.
Good enough to win a playoff series.
Good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base
Good
hit.
pitcher, just not overtime and stuff.
J.B. Shuck will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Waits now the pitch. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Oh man, 10 to 1. Are you serious? Oh yeah.
Alan Craig will get another crack.
How deflating! After such a
Now the pitch.
remarkable playoff run to
Swing,
end
hard
like
hit ball
this.
to second.
Heartbreaking.
Throw to first will get him easily.
Man.
The side is retired. Jim Imro will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quick.
Here comes a 2-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a... Chris Davis will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. The 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Third with 1 away. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. Their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
And the pitch is blocked.
Well, thanks for watching. Signing off 2018 season.
Here comes Crawford, and this game is over.
Well, we'll see who won the...
And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
We'll see who won.
Inside
Looks
the
like
show with Justin Allegri.
2-2. Toronto
Welcome
and
to the show,
LA.
everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 4 of the American League Championship Series, the Angels paid visit to the Bluebirds in Toronto. The Angels came away with the win. The final was 2-0. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. For Game 5 of the NLCS, the Nationals were in St. Louis to take on the Cardinals. The Nationals came away with the win, clinching the league pennant and the right to represent the National League in the World Series in just a couple of days. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
Game 7.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory.
Wait, what happened?
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants. For the third time in the last 5 years.
I don't know, it's supposed to be 2-2.
Madison Bumgarner.
But
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. Pulls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down.
3-2
What
LA.
an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
And the Blue Jays go to the World Series and beat the Nationals.
Swung on a high drive left center field. Full
How
going
awesome.
back.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Washington Nationals took on the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and the game went to extra innings with the Jays coming away with the win, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. Jose Bautista was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs.
MVP. How's that? But Devin Travis was the postseason MVP.
Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, holds it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks. Pointed right at the first base.
Damn them Blue Jays.
An easy play.
Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second.
Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Say goodbye to Michael Bourne at the age of 36.
Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap. And it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores.
Mark Lanson, good night. You're 34 years old. We don't need you anymore. That was Grady Sizemore playing for the Pirates. Tim Hagen, don't even know who he is. He retired at the age of 21 due to his lack of ability.
Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh
Agon.
For the 21st time in Dodger history.
Gets elected immediately into the Hall of Fame.
The 11th no-hitter in Los
The day he
Angeles
retires.
Dodger history. The first is Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out and made a sensational play. The runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is
That's it, folks. I'm done. See you next season.